Okay guys, going to be scalping gas. I've just told the guys what it is. Let me flick this over because I'm about to put the order in, well, pretty much as we speak, to be honest. So let's have a quick look, see if this is ready. Yes, so we're going to drop an order in just above the current candle. It's going to be for 6 pips. I'll explain this in just a second. There we go. Right, so just going to drop that in there. I'm expecting a break and I'm looking for it to get to approximately here. Okay, well, 8 pips. But let me just show you something. What I've done is just pull this into shot, which is here. Now in the market updates, there you go, gas, that's just gone in. Also put in here so they can read exactly what it is we're looking at. 6 pips. If you can't quite see that, we're also doing it within the trader talk as well. The guys are having a good old little chat in there, and then if they go on the bulls and bears, which is the actual trades they're taking, there it is there. Okay, so we can see what's going on. I'll just switch that off. I'll put the bigger sheet on just so I can explain it somewhat. Okay, I use this tool all the time. Helps me navigate what's going on. Now the +1 -1 is saying no, so I've got to be really careful. It is a risky trade, which it's saying here. It's kind of range bound, which I'll show you in a second, but it's basically telling me to buy it on the lower time frames, and if that's the case, I just need to be in and out relatively quick. So 6 pips is the correct target based on its ATR. Okay, so if I lift this up, you can kind of see it's clustering here. Okay, now if we drop this out to the hourly, what we can start to see is there's a big drive here. It filled the gap from Sunday night, boom, 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 down, and now it's steadily working its way higher. Now what we have here is a series of Fibonacci's. Now if you don't know how to draw one, you start at the top of the move and you pull it to the bottom of the move, because as you can see it's come down and it's sitting around the 50% at the moment and it's holding above it. So there's a reasonable assumption this might push through, and if it is, it's going to look for this 61. But in the meantime, it's pretty darn dangerous, which is why it's 6 pips. So straight across to the top of this zone here, this cluster point, is what we're targeting. And then once that's complete, we'll look for, might be able to get in again, who knows. Now if you take this out a step further, you'll see it's pulled all the way down, bounced off here, and it is progressively moving higher. So you can see the low points getting higher. So again, yes, this could well be pushing up. So if that's the case, where will it go? Well, start looking for this, to start looking at this point here. Now a good trick to do with any sort of chart when you see a gap, gaps don't fill the way they used to. Get yourself a little rectangle, just like so, put it up to there, and then just leave it. Okay, I'll try and make that a bit brighter. There you go. So it's really just an overextended green candle. And then what we do is we look to see if that will play out and hit our target. Now, if it does, amazing. If it doesn't really matter. Gas is an odd product to trade. It's reasonably quick, but it can pay quite well. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just play this out and we'll see how we get on.
We're waiting.
Okay, so we've come time to go market now. I'll put the speedy on in a moment so we can see this play out fully. Just get rid of that. what I've done is I've entered the market. I actually did a fat finger trade as well. As I was switching this on, I pressed sell instead of buy, which is a big no-no. Big no-no. And I didn't realize I'd done it because I took the order out to reposition it. Anyway, so I paid the price for it. So, but what I did was I realized what I'd done and I killed it off straight away. Repositioned this order, which I was doing at the time, and thought, right, bollocks, I'm committed to it now. I could have let it play out, expecting it to come down, go positive, but I would rather pay the price, be wrong, and then just correct mistakes. We don't get it right all the time, guys. Sometimes you make complete arses of it, and I just have. So what I'll do now is I've got all of my positions in place because I've got the first one in. And what we're doing now is we're going to let this run up. Oh, sorry. Just rejig that. Take them off. Okay. And then I'm just going to let it run up. Now, what I'm going to do is, for all it's like a relatively small target, we're going to initially target up onto this red batch here. And I'm going to put all of the targets up onto there. And we're just going to run it out. Because I think there's a reasonable sense that it might be okay. Okay. There it is now. It's starting to pop into it as we speak. So I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so I was actually right to take out that sell as well, because if that had just shot away, would have caused a problem. So again, can't get it right all the time. Sometimes you've just got to go with it. All right, let me just flick it onto the speedy. Now the positions are in and triggered, we can let it run. Okay guys, it's really struggling at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap it off simply because I just don't like it. So if I close that out like so, and I'm going to get rid of my tickets, I'm going to reassess this one altogether. Why am I doing that? Well, I made a mistake with it to start with, which was here. And I'm now net 5. What I would rather do is step back for a little bit, rethink what I'm doing, and then go back to it. The chances are I'll go back to a different market. Because this one, I genuinely... Well, let's put it this way. Sometimes if you just get the feeling that it's wrong, you've got to get out. I made a mistake with it to start with, so that threw me. And it's like everything else. When I'm trying to rush something and I'm trying to get it done for the guys, you make mistakes. But it's how you correct them mistakes is what's important in trading. And my easiest thing is I'll net positive, I'll get out of it. I could have traded out of it, but I don't want to. It's not in the plan. The best thing to do is walk away. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm right. So at the moment, it's still, if I hadn't have done that mistake, that would have hit that 6 pips that I put into mine straight away, and I'd have been laughing. But we can't get it right all the time. But she has, because she brought my bacon sandwich. How good are you, girl? I like you. You know, do you like me still?
I do, yeah.
Do you still love me?
I do.
Do you? You're gonna fuck me? Actually, I got wrong. Actually, there was saying that apparently I swear too much, and I thought, well, fuck me. Do I swear too much?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, you swear like a man.
Even the grandkids. Granddad says that word, and we're not allowed to say it.
Yeah, well, it's a case of do as I say, not what I do when they're about. They do make me laugh, my little shadows. Anyway, kids, they can't all be winners, but they can all be managed. and all be thoughtful. Something for you to think about. Anyway, as always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.